Good day to you, our beautiful viewers. You're especially welcome to the KIS show today. We hope that today's episode brings much more fun and, knowledge to you. My name is Ricky Akwaribari. In the studio with me is Tolu and Kemi. Hi, ladies.
Hi, guys.
Hi, powerful ladies.
Hi, guys.
How you put it that way?
And this was not planned, though.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hello, guys. Thank you for joining us today. Totally, it's good to have you back.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Be on set again.
Like seriously, someone she just left like that, and
She just landed.
I'm telling you.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. But yeah, it's nice to be back.
How was it? In fact, number one, what did you bring back? That's just like that's supposed to be something that you didn't settle us offset.
Huh?
You didn't settle us offset, so you're supposed to talk
Offset.
about it now.
Well, I brought with me good tidings, blessings, favor. I mean, it's a new month, and we are so excited. I mean, we're starting this month on a good note, and we are vibing to all the good things that the month have to offer. So yeah. I mean, seeing you guys looking so beautiful and glamorous is something to be thankful for. So.
Okay.
What did you bring? After you all this sweet talk.
Exactly.
I brought myself. Please thank God on my behalf that I'm here and I'm back on set. For the most part of the break, I was actually ill. But I mean, it's over now. Thank God I'm here. So I just had a few days to really rest well. But truly, I was down with fever and it was serious. I had to be in and out of the hospital for some days. And good thing is I'm here. Yeah, so.
I'm glad you're better.
All right, so today is March 2nd, right? And I think today is
Pastor
Adeboye's birthday. Exactly. I think we need to celebrate him. I think he's 79 now, and God has really been faithful in his life. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday, sir.
To Pastor Adeboye.
Many more years.
Exactly.
To you.
Amen, amen. All right, so quickly, I saw something on social media that I think we should talk about. It's people actually tattooing their favorite celebrities on their body. The first one was someone, we are not going to mention name, but I think it's very important. The first one was someone, and the person responded by giving the person that tattooed his or her face 1 million naira or so. And before you know it became a trend. Lots of people are just tattooing their best celebrities on their body, expecting them to give them something. And right now, it seems those celebrities are now woke. They're like, we can't give you anything, no, because this money, we ourselves, we are struggling to get our money. What do you think about it? Do you think it's nice? I mean, how far, how crazy can fans go to identify with their celebrities?
Okay, well, maybe it's just a latest trend, because for like a week plus now, I've not even been on social media. I've just been off social media. But yeah, for tattooing, I don't know what's the motivation behind all of that. But yeah, if you are a fanatic, if you really like someone is a role model to you, and that is your own way of expressing your undying love.
So you are saying that someone can do that?
I mean, it's their choice.
Please, if you have that thought going through your mind,
I
let's go
don't
for
know.
deliverance.
Like seriously,
It's their choice.
No.
I don't know. It's not. For me,
it's very
it's
diabolical,
not.
actually. And very
Seriously.
devilish.
Seriously.
Please,
I don't even
go
know
for
where that
deliverance.
is coming
So it's not
from.
supposed to be a choice or something. Imagine tattooing someone's face
How is that
or
my
name.
business?
Also, no, you are saying it's their choice.
No.
See,
But
call a spade a spade.
Hold on. For you to be able to think that you want to tattoo someone's face on your body, then you might have been probably having one. You might have had 1 or 2 tattoos on you before. You might
Probably
not
not.
consider it anything.
Probably not.
Some of them they will have 1 or 2 things on their body before. So for them,
Okay.
it's not a big deal. I mean, I want to just understand where they are coming from. For some people, they don't see it as bad. It is you. It's your orientation.
It's
so
not
I think-
orientation.
Yes.
We're Christians. They are
For
not
some
supposed to
person,
make
it's
markings
their
and
choice.
all
Me,
that.
I don't do piercing, so I cannot. So I don't know where
Wait,
they are even getting
Let-
that
let's
from.
Kemi say
Firstly,
something.
I think firstly, we are not talking about tattoo generally.
Okay.
So that's like a discussion for
On
another
exactly.
day. Do you understand? So
let's
is,
make that
so
clear
I might not be
difference.
comfortable with tattooing and all of that,
At
but
all.
that is not what we are preaching today.
Exactly.
What we are preaching is how you want to tattoo the face of a
Someone's
celebrity
Yeah.
on your body, like everlasting, permanent something.
But yeah.
On
That's
your
another thing. Are
body.
you really sure that thing is cannot be
permanent.
wiped off?
It is.
permanent.
Yeah.
It
One
is
has
not-
thing.
It is not fanatism, anything. It is hunger. It is recognition. That is what they are looking for. And that is why by the time they are done with this thing, they go on social media, they take pictures of this thing and put it on the
Exactly.
internet.
For
The
it to
other day,
trend.
one lady did a tattoo of, I'm not going to mention the name of the artist, and when the artist failed to recognize her, she came back online and came to complain that the actress did not recognize her. Another one, after that one has done the tattoo, she came back online. Apparently, the artist now followed her back on social media, did a video of her crying that the artist followed her back just because she made a tattoo of him on her body, and she was crying, she was so excited, she was so emotional that
she got a follow back.
I know,
right? Can you imagine what people can do just to?
So that's why I'm saying that this is devilish. It is diabolical. It is not normal.
That's just cloud
you have it
chasing
going
for
through
me.
your
Cloud chasing.
What do you expect?
I mean, you not even need a video of yourself crying that someone followed me like it's a star.
Yes, nah.
Followed me back because I don't know. Me, I cannot even relate. I don't know where these things are coming from. Also, but if you're talking about tattoos generally, like Kemi said, it's a discussion for another day. This is not the first. I mean, it has been from time immemorial, so it's a matter of choice. That's the angle I was coming from initially. But thank you for clearing that. Like now, it's a function of people really drawing like celebrities' picture, their face on their skin, and it's permanent. Like, are you sure these things are really permanent or something that can be erased later on?
They're permanent.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. I've never done
They
that.
just want the recognition that comes with it. They want the attention. They want the celebrities
attention,
of the attention
exactly.
of
They just
them.
want to trend.
And they feel like there's something special those people will do for them. So it is just hunger in the land. Nigerians are hungry. I don't know. So please, let the government do something about it.
No, we please. Take the government
It's funny how we put everything in the government.
Government.
They are hungry.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for thinking straight. Thank you for thinking straight.
Maybe it's not that expensive.
It
might be the cheap one.
Don't put the government into this. It's the government that will tell you what to do. But you don't know your right from your left. Please, so.
Anyway, Shasti, I feel that Christians, for us Christians, this should not be mentioned in our circle.
At all.
So if you know that you love a celebrity, that's a Christian celebrity, I don't see why we Christians should be running after celebrities that are not Christ-centered, you understand? So if you love someone, why don't you pray for the person, or maybe sow a little seed, or something? There are different things we can do, promote the person's work, if it's music or something, and to, draw something on your body permanently. It is well. Please, we need to go for a break right now. When we come back, the conversation continues. You're welcome back from that break. Well, I still keep it simple. And today's topic is cancel culture. The first time I heard this topic, I was like, what does that mean? So over to you, Tolu. What is cancel culture? I actually want to put on the spot.
Okay, yeah, so like the general idea behind the whole cancel culture of a thing that I know is when people socially ostracize a public figure, someone that is well known, maybe because of something he or she had done that is not socially acceptable.
Yeah.
So it's a way of chastising, it's a way of
punishing them.
Exactly, punishing that, oh, we are not in support of this, and so we want to withdraw, our support, we want to withdraw our love, or whatever it is that they probably have for the person prior to that time. So basically, it's something that people do, especially on social media. So when you say, like you just cancel someone, it's because it might be someone you hold in high esteem before, that you have a very good relationship with.
Yeah.
Maybe on social media or all social media. I mean, you can as well cancel someone you know one-on-one, maybe a colleague or a family, and they've gone ahead to do something that is, I don't know, that could be hurtful to you. Then you decide that you don't want to have anything to ever do with them. So you want to be on your own while they be on their own. That's just my own idea of cancel culture. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Kemi, what's your idea of cancel culture?
Okay, basically, in addition to what Tolu has talked about, like she said, it's not just among, or it's not just
Public
from,
figures.
not just from you towards public figure.
Yeah.
It can be towards members of your family, it can be friends, it can be colleagues. Maybe they're supporting something that you think is totally,
for instance, we mentioned tattoo, and Tolu was like, "Oh, it's not a big deal for the person and all that," and we are like, "Oh, no."
I mean, it's a matter of choice.
So we can just choose to cancel you.
Okay, cancel me. Cancel me. But you understand where I'm coming from.
Of course, I understand.
The truth is, I don't even have anybody in my circle. Like, I mean, likes attract likes, or all they say.
Definitely,
I don't, so I cannot. Please.
So there are probably things that they stand for that you are against, that you feel like, oh no, we can't gel, or we're not on the same path and all of that. So that might bring, as a result, that might just bring the whole cancel culture to place and all of that. But I feel like it should not be a, I don't know how to explain this, but in as much as we won't always agree, you know. We are all different people, seeing things from different perspectives and all of that. But we all have standards. So there are things that I feel like, no, I can't compromise on this. So if you are my friend, or if you're someone I really appreciate, or I love your work and all of that, so in as much as you stand for that thing and I'm not cool with it, does not now mean that I totally don't want to have anything to do with you.
Okay,
you
very
know?
true.
So we must be very careful. You know, there are people that you respect. Thank you. There are people you respect, but there are things they support, or there are things you stand for that you are not comfortable with. So you can just always draw the line and say, oh, okay, this is it. I respect your work, but I don't really like your person. So I can always draw the line and say, oh, okay, in terms of your work, I'm cool with it. But for every other thing, please don't worry. You can just stay on your own. I'll stay on mine.
All right. Okay, so something just came to my mind right now, and I feel that we should talk about it. That's the Bible. Do you think that the Bible in a way promotes cancel culture? When the Bible says that don't be unequally yoked with unbelievers, is that a kind of cancel culture? Does it mean, because we know that there are certain things that probably marriage or some kind of relationship that we can't really gel with unbelievers. Do you think that is what the Bible is talking about? We should cancel such people from our lives, or?
It's still the same Bible that preaches love.
Okay.
For all men. I mean, any human being, just show love, show affection, show that you care, irrespective of where they are coming from or their religious belief or anything. But I think where the whole issue of don't be unequally yoked with unbelievers really works when they talk about marriage, or they talk about things that really have to do with your value as a person. You might not be just married. You could, like she said, if you have like some friends, or you have one person in particular that you realize that you don't longer align in your values. And you know, because people evolve daily. You might have outgrown, you know, the level or the state that person is. You might have gone a step higher, and you feel that, oh, you don't align in some values anymore. Yeah, you can, and it probably is difficult for that person to still, you're probably trying to extend lines of fellowship to raise the person up to your level, but it's not just working. Then you might just as well, you know, just go ahead with your life. So being unequally yoked with unbelievers, like the Bible said, I'm not sure it's anyway related to canceling culture. I mean, there is room for repentance.
Of course.
There is room
spreading
for
the love of Christ.
Exactly. So what I'm going to try to say is that as much as we want to keep our values, keep our heads up and all of that, we should not still totally write people off.
Definitely.
Don't bring up mistakes they've had in the past. Exactly. Don't pick it up and now act on it in the moment, especially if the person has repented. Now, let's go back to the social space. A lot of time we see people dig out tweets of celebrities, tweets that they probably put up years ago, and in some way it incites anger, in some way it's demoralizing, in some ways, you know, it's abusive and all of that. they might dig it up now, you know, something that happened way back, and dig it up, and this might not be the current reality of that person anymore. But maybe in the time of ignorance, when he was young, or he didn't just know better, he tweeted that or did something. But where I'm going exactly is that some things though that like,
of course, like
that you cannot compromise on,
definitely.
like rape cases. So someone, you know, raped someone way back, and now it's coming to like, it's coming up, like everybody is getting to know about it, and now we are now, you know, calling him out. I mean, he has to speak up. He has to come to clear the air, and if he's found guilty, necessary steps should be taken. I mean, he should be made to face, you know, the law. So things like that. But if it's something that that is permissible, please let's know when to repent, and let's.
Culture is too extreme. It's an extreme kind of punishment.
I think it depends on the situation.
Extreme kind of payback for whatever the person has done.
Be it your family member, your friend, a celebrity or something. Is there other ways that we can actually achieve what we are trying to pass across to the person without necessarily cancelling that person off? I'm going to take the instance of a particular celebrity. This trended just over the weekend, and she was actually, they said she was affiliated to a Christian pilgrimage. And, you know, lots of people were like, why would this person be the face of a Christian body? We all know that she's very controversial. We know the kind of life she lives. She's not even a Christian. Even if she says she goes to church, she's not a Christian. And I saw lots of Christians talking about her, talking about why she should not even be anywhere close to the face of anything, blah, 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 and all that. And I'm like, have we not cancelled her?
No, we didn't cancel her. That's not the case.
Okay.
She was not cancelled at all. Did you even see what she was missing on in that picture?
I saw it.
But wait, have you done your findings? Are you sure that thing is real?
Well, no, the Christian Pilgrimage Association
came out to say clear the air
that they didn't select her to be the ambassador.
Thank you.
So she also responded and said, okay, she's not going to drag them, but she has videos. So she's not going to. She responded.
So it's like a case of they renouncing,
no, they're not even saying that. They didn't even renounce. They said no, there is nothing like that. They didn't select her. They didn't have such conversation, and they didn't appoint her to be the ambassador. That it is totally fake news. That they don't know why she came out to say that. So she also responded and said, these people actually appointed me. I have videos and all of that, but I'm not going to drag them. So I'm going to let it rest. And that was how the conversation ended.
Wow.
Now
I'm talking about the comments.
The and who is lying.
I'm not talking about
I'm talking about Christians now who are condemning that action.
Exactly.
I understand their perspective.
Condemning her as a person.
Okay, condemning.
For those Christians,
as a person,
they were
condemning
because
the
probably she
association.
doesn't meet the standard.
Different people. Some people were condemning
that. We have loads of Christian celebrities. Why is it that this particular person now went to be an ambassador?
Because obviously our values doesn't align with their values.
Exactly.
Whatever the definition of Christian values are. Let's state it.
Not about
so maybe because our values doesn't
align
with theirs.
No, it doesn't make her a bad person.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's just about the standards. They differ.
Okay.
You know what they represent. We feel like it should be different from what she as a person represents. It doesn't mean that she's a bad person or anything, but they don't. The standards don't align, and that is why people came out to say, "Oh, this is totally wrong," and all of that. So, and that was what happened.
Okay.
So I feel like the whole cancel culture thing is a little extreme. I think the way
you should know when to
you should know
draw
when
the
to
line.
exactly. So it's a little extreme, but there are cases we shouldn't compromise on.
Yeah.
Like there are situations.
Now let's spread it out. Exactly. Let's spread it out.
What kind of situation is that? What can someone do to you
personally? She talked about rape. Like she talked about she talked about rape. There's domestic violence. There's child abuse. See, there are issues that if you're supporting
you cannot compromise.
What's the rule of forgiveness?
No,
in rape case,
no, I should not forgive.
In child abuse, in domestic violence.
Thank you.
Should there be no forgiveness?
Can I quickly say this?
After you've gone through the consequence.
Thank you.
Yes.
Can I quickly say
For every
this?
action,
I was listening.
There's a consequence.
This morning, I was listening. Was it this morning or yesterday? I was listening to an online program, like a prayer line that I join every morning. morning.
Yeah.
And at the end of the whole program, the pastor announced that they finally apprehended the face behind the fake account. You know, there is this issue. I mean, it's trending now. We have fake accounts of celebrities, especially of Christian organizations and pastors and all. We have people that, you know, that come up to what's the word now? That come up to put out fake accounts of them and
dupe people.
And they dupe people.
Yes.
So now the ministry, that particular ministry, is saying that they finally apprehended. In fact, it was a woman. Like, it's a woman that they caught. But the woman is working for a pastor of another ministry. So it's like a network of people. Wow. They finally apprehended her. She's in the custody now. The pastor is saying that, see,
but
we'll pray for her. We will be praying for her in the cell.
Yes.
She will go to prison. She will be
realize that for every bad action,
I think we need to dissect out forgiveness.
The pastor was saying that,
is that not what the Bible says?
Because that woman has prompted their
in a way now. We're not supposed to forgive.
We're not supposed to cancel or take away the
but Christ forgave us.
Everything
is wiped away.
Even with God, you still face the consequences of your sin. So please, don't mix it up.
All right, thank you so much, guys. I think that the number one thing we are actually trying to preach here today is forgiveness and not to hold things too strong against people, right? Thank you so much for doing this with us. Maybe some other time we'll do forgiveness. We need to draw the curtain right here. Well, we hope you have a wonderful day and stay tuned to this channel for very, very, very and much more interesting videos and conversations. So we'll meet you some other time. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.